What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the garage. It's been a while. Um, Thanks for tuning back in. I had to kind of take a hiatus, so I want to kind of cover where I've been, where I'm heading, what we're going to do, kind of our future plans. And as you can tell, I am in a whole different garage. So I've had some big changes in that and in our projects and just kind of the trajectory where I want to take the channel. So please enjoy the video. Thanks for tuning back in. So this is the Coleman CT200U, I believe it is. It's the one with the rack. I don't have the rack on the front, which honestly is fine. I'm not sure if I'm even going to keep the rack on the back. I've got the 12-inch rim. What I want to do, what we're going to work on today is I think I'm going to shorten up these front forks. I don't really want to use these. I want to get like the OMB, the forks with the shocks. I'd like to put some suspension, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it lowered, get them painted, get it stanced, see how I like it, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, we're gonna get rid of these things. These are just fugly. So, and then the back, we're gonna cut today. So I'm gonna get all this stuff taken off, and I'm gonna cut these tabs, and I want to probably move the tabs up to where this tab is. In all honesty, I want to drop it about 3 inches, get it nice and tucked up. Really, that's going to be the primary focus, is getting all that dialed in. It's the same bolt pattern, had the 196 on it. I'm going to do the 212. I already got a brand new seat for it, which we might end up getting it wrapped. We'll do custom wrap, but we'll see. I'm not going to do the wrap on it this time. I want this one to be A1. So I really appreciate everything, guys. Let's start cutting, let's start welding, and I appreciate you guys tuning back in. All right, we're going to get this hideous. I don't know why they make the fenders just so big on these things. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the fender. I'm going to get a quick measurement. I mean, just the wheel gap. I know it gets a bigger wheel, but I'd really like to see this wheel tucked. Is really my plan. I mean, it'd be tucked, probably trim it back a little bit. Right now, just roughly, gonna get a rough measurement. Front tire, I mean, we've got 5.5 inches there. So what I want to do is get this off. I'm going to get it on the ground and then kind of see clearance wise what we have in terms of, like, because what I want to do is go ahead and take, my plan is I'm going to keep where the bolts and the axles go, but what I want to do is take out 3 inches here. So what I'll do is get an even measurement, and I'll take off, cut this section out, and then I'm going to weld the fork back. It's kind of what my plan is, to lower the front, and then we're going to have to move the tabs up on the back, and that's how we're going to lower this one. So it shouldn't be too hard. Just got to take our time a little bit, just make sure it's right, because if the axle is not level, or if you don't have the same distance, then it's not going to run true. So we got the bike on the ground, and you can see with our stock clearance is 7 1/4. So I don't want to be stupid low and scraping where I can't turn. So I'm really thinking 3 inches. I think 3 inches is going to be kind of the number. It'll be lower. 7. Go crazy and call it 5 inches. No, I think I'm going to go 4 inches. 4 inches in the front, 3 inches in the back is what I'll probably do. I think that's a good number. So really what I'm trying to accomplish is I want this front wheel to be nice and tucked up. So if I cut that there, that's 1.5 inches clearance. I'm going to give 3 inches here. It should be it should give me about an inch of clearance if I go ahead and run with that. So I think that's going to work out pretty good. Guys, that just makes it look so much better. I mean, that thing is just slammed. That big rim, need to wash it, but wow, what a difference that made. So it shows me we're gonna have to lower it, like I said, probably 3 inches. Might go the full 4. We'll see. 3 inches in the rear. I'm gonna get the street tire for the back, get it painted. Man, that's really going to be sick. It's going to give it definitely going to give it a nice look. The look I'm going for. Low, make it fast as heck. So you guys can definitely do it. Take your time. Yeah, just cut that out. But you see, I mean, it looks really good. The wheel, everything looks nice and straight. It's exactly what I wanted. You know, you can do that if you don't want to go the other one. I might just keep the hard shock on it and not go with any true shocks on it, just because I like that look. So hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please give me a like, subscribe, comment, you know, share to your friends and stuff. I appreciate all the love, guys. And again, thanks for watching the videos. All right, guys, so we got the front tuck, so let's go ahead and work on the back. So I was messing around. I wanted to see what I thought the pocket bike tire would look like, and it just simply doesn't look that great. It's too small. I want to put that fat daddy on the back. So what we're going to do next is, I think I'm going to just cut straight as I can, cut a straight cut these tabs off so I can still maintain like my tension and, you know, keep those. So cut them, and I'm going to put them up here. So I need to get a measurement on that. Just going to measure from where this, basically where the center bolt is, up 3 inches. We're going to move that center bolt up. So let's get to cutting, get this done. So that's it. I'm going to snip that off. These will get cut off and I'll grind it down. I don't want to touch that. I'm sure it's flaming hot, but let me get a wrench. Now I still got my adjustability, and what I'll do is I'm going to put it up like that. Like I said, my mark, remember my mark I made? So if I do that, so that's going to lower it. It's going to lower it pretty good distance there. That's it. Now let's go ahead and do the other side. All right, guys, so I got them both cut and cleaned. So what I'm going to do is, if you flipped them, so I'm going to flip the sides. It keeps my bolt pretty nice and straight. So I'm still going to be able to use the tensioner and all of that. So that's pretty sweet. I'm going to tack these in. Make sure they're nice and level, plumb and square. Tack them in, and yeah, I think we'll be in good shape. Hey guys, so I got the brackets for the rear axle on. Got it nice and level. Letting it cool down. I'm excited to see what kind of drop this is going to give it. Oh. Let that cool down and clean it up a little bit. We'll go ahead and get that rear tire on and see exactly how much that drops it. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, I just flipped them, so it kept my axle bolt, the actual, you know, hole nice and level. Pretty straightforward, not too hard. I think probably between the both both front and back. You could probably do this if you got a welder, you know, take your time within just an hour or two, a couple hours. All right, so we got her slammed. Got that rear tire on. We're gonna have to put some air in it, obviously. We're getting a new street tire. I got a Kenda on the way. Gonna have to chop the kickstand, but that is just sweet. That thing is gonna look rad. Definitely excited to see how this thing turns out. I'm gonna end this video here, guys. I got a little bit of an explanation at the end if you stay tuned after the thank you for watching. Kind of goes over some of what I was talking about in the beginning. Please like, subscribe, please share. I really appreciate all your support. It means the world to me. I'm going to continue to build the Slam CT. So you'll see videos usually every week, every other week and a half or so. So until next time, take it easy, guys. So I want to first start by saying I had to take, it's been probably a month or so since my last video. I had to take some time off. My wife had a health scare. She had to have a procedure. It's gonna, you know, it's at least 11, 12 week recovery time. So I've been primarily focused on that. It's obviously my main priority is taking care of family. She's up moving. She's getting better. We still got some time ahead of us, but I'm at the place now where I can start working on those projects again. So that's kind of point one. Second is we have had some family changes as well. We were in a different area. Don't want to get into the specifics, safety reasons, but we were in a different position. We decided what was best for us and we moved. Absolutely love the new place, and it afforded me the ability to have, you know, the last place was in our basement. It was fantastic. It was big, but I kind of had those issues, right? Cutting, painting, my wife, it was just noisy, right? Just kind of all of the fumes, the noise, etc. This is a standalone shop. It's in my backyard. Not quite as big, but it's plenty enough for, you know, all my tools, my workbench, store my Harley in here. And I think with that being said, I'm going to be able to produce a lot better quality content and projects. So the first project that I want to really introduce and start on is going to be the Coleman. I had kind of posted, I'm not even sure if I posted some photos on it, but I want to do a slammed Coleman CT200U. It's got the 12-inch rim up front. I'm going to lower it. We're going to do a full tropical glitz, you know, paint on this thing. I want to do a full 212. Hopefully I can get a non-Hemi. I want to do a full built, like just street machine. It's going to be street inspired, low, fast, you know, bright colors. I'm going to take my time. So as you know, I kind of, you know, not pump them out, but I try to stay on a, you know, a weekly video schedule. I'm going to hopefully keep to that weekly video schedule, but